Boy, you really winged that, didn't you?
Well, I thank you, Robert.
And you know what kills me? You not only sing them, you write them, too.
Well, I'd do almost anything to get a little bread in the house.
Well, how about writing a song for me sometime?
I said almost anything, Robert.
Well, give a man a chance, Bobby. Fabian wasn't built in a day, you know.
Well, actually, you don't need me to write a song for you, Bob. I mean, since they've launched Telstar out in the system there, the communication satellite, well, you've got the whole world to choose from.
Say, that's right. You know what it means now that they can bounce television around the globe?
Sure, it means we can flop in 9 countries at the same time.
That's true. Yeah, but think what it opens up. Any day now you can expect to hear this. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your international hit parade, bringing you the top 20 from all over the world. In the number 15 spot this week from Cairo.
Let me tell you about the Arab, chic of the burning sands.
He had emeralds and rubies just a-dripping off of him and a ring in every finger of his hand.
Whoa, he wore a big old turban wrapped around his head and a scimitar by his side.
And every evening about midnight he'd jump on his camel named Clyde, and the camel said,
my way.
Which means I'd walk a mile for another camel.
And Israel, of course, demanding equal time, brings us number 5 on the International Hit Parade.
In Tel Aviv, the temperature is slowly climbing higher. The wind is strong, the rain is wet, and they call the Hurricane Meyer. And from Tijuana, the garden spot of old Mexico, it is numero 8.
It was a moonlit night in old Mexico, and as I walked alone between some old adobe haciendas, suddenly I heard the plaintive cry of a young Mexican girl.
La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I am not afraid.
Scared the heck out of me, I'll tell you that.
You better come home, Speedy Gonzales, away from Cannery Row. Stop all of your drinking with a boozy named Flo. Speedy Gonzales, yeah, why don't you come home? Whoa, Speedy Gonzales, how come you leave me all alone?
Papito, home is a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. Very difficult.
It's easy.
Difficult.
For you, it's difficult. For me, it's easy.
And now from America, home of the most romantic ballads and the finest music in the world, we bring you number 12.
I was working in the lab late one night, and my eyes beheld an eerie sight. My monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
he did the mash,
It was a graveyard smash.
he did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twin?"
Mash good, you mash with me, mash good.
Passionate little monster, isn't he?
Mash good.
What is bugging you, Drac?
Can you get me in a road picture?
What bug you?
Somebody stepped on my wings.
And now for something civilized. Here is Bones Darin and the Headhunters with number 14 on the Mau Mau hit parade.
Papa, 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 mau, mau, 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 papa, mau, mau.
Funniest sound I ever heard. Now I can't understand a single word. Is this serious or is he playing? Papa, mau, mau, is all. Papa, 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 Sounds like somebody stepped on Huntley and Brinkley. And now to Checkpoint Charlie for number 1 in the Wiener Schnitzel frame.
Hand an mein Head,
Was ist das hier?
das ist mein Braceletter, mein Mama dear.
Braceletter, Braceletter, Nicky, 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 do. That's what we learn in the school. Jawohl.
Tell me something, Professor. Did you ever was mountain climbing?
Mountain climbing, are you nuts or something? I was the first guy to lead the way up to Matterhorn. 7 days of climbing, 27,000 feet of up. And when we got to the top, what do you think they seen spread out below?
What?
Me, I slipped on the second day.
You dumb cop. Hand an mein Eye.
Was ist das hier?
Well, das ist mein Eiblinker, mein Mama dear.
Eiblinker, Braceletter, Nicky, 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 do. That's what we learn in the school. Jawohl. Say, Otto, tell me something.
Hmm?
You like singing?
Oh, jawohl, I like singing. I also like what you're doing, too.
Schweinhund. Hand on my nose.
Well, was ist da der?
Das ist mein Bankroller, mein Mama dear. Bankroller, Eiblinker, Braceletter, Nicky, 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 do. That's what we learn in the school. Jawohl. Hand on mein hip.
Was ist das der?
If I answered that, we would be off the air. Eiblinker, Bankroller, Braceletter, Nicky, 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 do.